Bubbly Bob and the Great Jellyfish Adventure. The undersea town of Coral Cove. The scene opens in a vibrant undersea town called Coral Cove. The buildings are made of coral and seaweed, with colorful sea creatures bustling about. The camera zooms in on a small, cheerful sea sponge named Bubbly Bob. He lives in a cozy little house shaped like a seashell. In a lively, playful voice. In the bustling undersea town of Coral Cove lived a friendly and energetic sea sponge named Bubbly Bob. He was always full of energy and loved to explore the ocean's wonders with his best friends. Bubbly Bob is seen bouncing out of his house, waving to his neighbors, a friendly starfish named Sandy and a wise old octopus named Ollie. Bubbly Bob, excitedly, "Hey, Sandy. Hey, Ollie. Are you ready for today's big adventure?" Sandy, a bit sleepy. "What adventure, Bob?" "I was planning on taking a nice nap in the sun." Ollie, calmly, "You know Bob, he's always up to something fun. What's the plan today, my boy?" The mysterious glow. The scene shifts to the edge of Coral Cove, where Bubbly Bob, Sandy, and Ollie gather. The water glows softly in the distance, catching their attention. Bubbly Bob, pointing, "Look over there. That glow, it's coming from Jellyfish Lagoon. I bet there's something amazing happening." The camera shows the glow in the distance, making the scene feel both exciting and mysterious. Sandy, curious, "Jellyfish Lagoon? I've never seen it glow like that before." Ollie, thoughtfully, "It could be something special, perhaps a rare gathering of the luminescent jellyfish. It's said they only come out when the moon is full." Bubbly Bob, determined, "Let's go check it out. Who knows what kind of adventure awaits us?" The trio sets off toward the glowing lagoon, Bubbly Bob leading the way with a bounce in his step. The Jellyfish Kingdom. The scene transitions to Jellyfish Lagoon, a beautiful and serene underwater environment. The lagoon is filled with glowing jellyfish of all shapes and sizes, creating a magical atmosphere. As Bubbly Bob and his friends approached Jellyfish Lagoon, they were greeted by a sight like no other. The lagoon was filled with jellyfish, their bodies glowing with a gentle light that lit up the entire area. Bubbly Bob is in awe, his eyes wide with wonder. Bubbly Bob, whispering, "Wow, I've never seen anything so beautiful." Sandy, awed, "It's like a dream." Ollie, nodding, "This must be the legendary Jellyfish Kingdom, where the jellyfish come to celebrate the full moon." As they explore, they notice a large, majestic jellyfish that seems to be the leader. The jellyfish approaches them with a regal presence. The Jellyfish Queen's request. The large jellyfish, who is revealed to be the Jellyfish Queen, communicates with them through gentle pulses of light and sound. Jellyfish Queen, in a melodious tone, "Welcome, friends of the sea. We are the jellyfish of the lagoon, and tonight is our grand celebration. But we are in need of your help." Bubbly Bob steps forward, eager to assist. Bubbly Bob, "We'd be happy to help. What can we do?" Jellyfish Queen, "Our celebration requires the gathering of rare glowing sea pearls scattered throughout the ocean. But beware, for they are guarded by the mischievous Eel King, who lives in the dark caverns." Ollie, concerned, "The Eel King? He's not one to mess with, Bob." Sandy, confidently, "But we can handle it, right, Bob?" Bubbly Bob, with a big smile, "Absolutely. Let's go find those pearls and make this the best celebration ever." The Eel King's lair. The trio ventures into the dark caverns where the Eel King resides. The atmosphere becomes tense, with shadows flickering and eerie sounds echoing through the tunnels. Bubbly Bob, Sandy, and Ollie made their way into the dark caverns, where the Eel King guarded the precious sea pearls. The air was thick with tension, but Bob's cheerful spirit never wavered. They find the Eel King, a large, intimidating creature with sharp teeth and glowing eyes. He hisses as they approach. Eel King, menacingly, "Who dares enter my domain? You seek the pearls, but they are mine." Bubbly Bob, bravely, "We don't want to take them for ourselves. We're here to help the jellyfish with their celebration. Will you let us borrow them for just one night?" The Eel King snarls but then pauses, considering their request. Eel King, grudgingly. If you can solve my riddle, I will grant you the pearls. But fail, and you shall leave empty-handed. The Riddle Challenge. The scene shifts to a more intense setting, with the Eel King towering over the trio. He begins to recite his riddle. Eel King, I am taken from a mine and shut up in a wooden case, from which I am never released, and yet I am used by almost every person. What am I? Bubbly Bob, Sandy, and Ollie huddle together, thinking hard. The camera shows them discussing quietly before Bob's eyes light up with realization. Bubbly Bob, excitedly, I know. It's a pencil. The Eel King's eyes widen in surprise, and he lets out a grudging laugh. Eel King, with a smirk. You are correct, little sponge. The pearls are yours just this once. The camera shows the Eel King handing over the glowing sea pearls, and the trio smiles in triumph. The grand celebration. The final scene shows the trio returning to Jellyfish Lagoon, where the Jellyfish Queen and the other jellyfish are waiting. The lagoon is now glowing brighter than ever, with the sea pearls enhancing the beauty of the celebration. Thanks to Bubbly Bob and his friends, the jellyfish's grand celebration was a success. The lagoon shimmered with light, and the jellyfish danced joyfully through the water. The camera pans over the joyful celebration, with Bubbly Bob, Sandy, and Ollie joining in the fun. The scene is filled with laughter, music, and dancing jellyfish. Jellyfish Queen, gratefully. You have done us a great service, friends. The sea will remember your kindness. Bubbly Bob, happily. We're just glad we could help. This has been the best adventure yet. The scene fades out as the celebration continues, the camera focusing on the glowing lagoon under the moonlight. And so, Bubbly Bob and his friends return to Coral Cove, their hearts full of memories from their great adventure. For in the depths of the ocean, where challenges and wonders await, true friendship and courage will always shine the brightest. The end.